Prince Harry resented not being taken seriously after developing a wild reputation, a royal commentator has claimed. Prior to his departure from the royal family, the Duke of Sussex's rift with Prince William was well publicised. During an interview with ITV journalist Tom Bradby, Harry himself admitted that the brothers were on different paths. Royal expert Richard Fitzwilliams believes the younger royal struggled to escape his image as a wild child. He told Entertainment Daily, Harry's reputation was as the royal wild child for years. William's image was far more serious however he behaved. Some say Harry resented not being taken seriously, despite his military service and charitable work. In the months before Megxit, there were clear tensions between Harry, his wife, William and Kate Middleton. Mr. Fitzwilliams went on, the Fab Four idea. That William and Catherine and Harry and Meghan would work together despite their different roles and personalities was a disaster. But no one predicted it. Harry now believes he was trapped as a member of the royal family, and that William currently is but doesn't know it. The rift between them, long reported and first confirmed in the ITV documentary about their South Africa trip, is public and serious. It was his marriage to Meghan which unquestionably changed him. Earlier this month, a brand expert told the Daily Star that Harry may have deliberately left out allegations in the Oprah Winfrey interview so he would have more material for his book. The Duke of Sussex announced he was working on a new memoir last month, sending shockwaves through the royal family. Harry has teamed up with Pulitzer Prize-winning ghostwriter J.R. Moringer and has already finished the first draft, Page 6 reported. Prince William and Prince Charles are already reportedly nervous about the book's contents. Eric Schiffer, a brand and reputation management expert, told the Daily Star it could have a significant impact on the royal standing. Asked if Harry had held back material in the Oprah interview, he responded, yes, without question. He didn't fire all cannons tied to his deep emotional pain, childhood angst, and challenges with Meghan and the royal family to the fullest extent. They likely recognize that either for personal reasons or financial reasons, it made more sense to hold tight. How did Prince Harry react to Meghan Markle's arrest? 12 months ago, Royal UK Story confronted a cover story about Markle getting busted in California. Let's look back on that story and see what actually happened. The cover of New Idea promised shock arrest pics from Markle's arrest. Harry and the royal family were indeed left shocked, the outlet revealed. The story itself said Markle appeared to hint she would have been willing to join Black Lives Matter protesters and risk arrest. The article then reviewed some statements Markle has made supporting protests. We still can't help but dwell on this story just for how brazen it was. The cover was a complete fabrication. As Markle was not arrested, Harry was not blindsided because nothing even happened. Appearing to hint that she would have been willing is not the same as actually getting arrested. This was a bait and switch story promising something far more salacious than the story itself. If Meghan Markle actually did get arrested, be it for protesting or otherwise, that would be guaranteed front-page news on papers all over the world. She's scrutinized more than just about any other public figure, so a mugshot would not go unnoticed. Markle stayed out of jail in the year since this story, which comes as no surprise. Harry and Markle have continued to support the Black Lives Matter movement. In a Zoom interview last October, Markle said, "The impetus is from a place of recognizing equality, and if you just go back to its ground level, I don't think there's anything controversial about it." She called peaceful protests a beautiful thing. Harry added that he wasn't aware of so many of the issues and so many of the problems with the UK and also globally until coming to the United States. Markle and Harry continue to support social justice. Neither said they would actually go to jail, but it's clear that they're standing up for their beliefs. New Idea loves bait and switch stories, and many of them target Markle and Harry specifically. It promoted a cover story reading "It's all over," acting as if a divorce was imminent for the Sussexes. Instead, the article itself said their titles could soon be revoked. It also reported that Harry was forced into hiding over the Oprah Winfrey interview, only to backtrack and say he was voluntarily keeping a low profile. Most recently, it promised that Queen Elizabeth had met Lilibet Diana in person, only to say she hoped to meet her very soon. These stories all try to dupe folks into buying magazines. They're misleading and expose this outlet for the trash it really is. When Prince Philip was laid to rest in April 2021, The biggest story from the event surrounded a reportedly massive argument between brothers Prince William and Prince Harry. Royal expert Robert Lacey, author of Battle of Brothers, revealed in the Daily Mail at the time that any hopes of a reconciliation between the warring siblings had been dashed, after they began quarreling immediately after getting inside the venue and away from the glare of the paparazzi. A family friend even divulged that the brothers were at each other's throats as fiercely as ever, with Lacey arguing the levels of resentment built up during the preceding months, mainly due to Harry's departure from the royal family, were simply too high to surmount. Philip's funeral was conducted with strict COVID-19 protocols in place. As People reported, just 30 people were permitted to attend, with immediate family understandably forming the bulk of the guest list. One person who wasn't there, however, was Harry's wife, Meghan Markle. Although the event marked the first time her husband would be seeing most of his extended family following the couple's explosive Oprah Winfrey interview, Meghan was recommended not to attend. A royal spokesman confirmed simply, "The Duchess of Sussex has been advised by her physician not to travel." The couple posted about the death on their website. Now, reports suggest the royal family wasn't exactly disappointed Harry attended alone. According to The Independent, the new epilogue to Finding Freedom, royal historians Omid Scobie and Carolyn Durand's biography of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle reveals the royal family was relieved the Duchess didn't attend Prince Philip's funeral. At the time, reports suggested that Markle had tried her best to be there, but wasn't cleared to travel due to being heavily pregnant with the couple's second child, who was subsequently born in June. According to Scobie and Durand, sources confirmed several members were understood to have been quietly pleased Markle didn't end up making the trip since they didn't want a circus or, as one insider put it, the Duchess creating a spectacle. However, it's worth noting the Sussex's lawyers have made it explicitly clear that they didn't work with the royal authors on the tell-all tome, weren't interviewed for it, and certainly didn't give anybody clearance to speak for them either. The biography is completely unauthorized. It caused a major stir upon initial release, not least because the beloved couple has become even more prolific since giving up their royal status and moving stateside. The new chapter covers the year since they stepped down, including everything from how they found their home in Montecito, whether they took out a mortgage on it, Markle's devastating miscarriage and, obviously, the alleged familial tensions at the funeral.